Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Stream Horizon Zero Dawn Episode 35 auf der PlayStation 5. Wir sollen mit 3C Arvid sprechen. Und zwar da unten. Wir haben in der letzten Folge... Oh mein Gott, how do I get... Wait, wo sind die? They're gone. Auf jeden Fall, wir haben diesen komischen Schattenpriester, der die Königin und der den König und seine Mutter praktisch fremdbestimmt regiert hat in der letzten Episode. Die haben wir kaputt gemacht. Die haben wir getötet. Also nicht die Mutter und den König und seine Mutter, sondern den scheiß Priester. Killed him. Und jetzt helfen wir den Flüchtigen zurück nach Meridian, wo sie hoffentlich aufgenommen werden. Also sie werden aufgenommen werden, aber das ist ein guter König. Wäre sehr asozial, wenn sie nicht aufgenommen werden würden. Aber. Now then, a new day begins. Und erneut tote Maschinen. Like, what the heck? Gotta watch. Beziehungsweise ich kann ja alle nochmal.
Got one.
Where do I have to... Oh, there I have to go. I see. Das Gras. Das Ganze in schickem 4K 60. I love it. Okay. Knapp. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but you have to part here. For a while, at least.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
Wasn't even hunting them, but sure, why not? Das ist auch sehr unwegsames Terrain hier gerade, to be honest.
Low and quiet does it.
Und ein Sandsturm, der kommt mir tatsächlich relativ zugute, kann ich hier sagen. Nice. Let's go. Noch zwei. It's okay though. Well. Ich bezweifle, dass wir das heute durchkriegen werden. Aber hey, immerhin. What? Okay, einfach den Leichen folgen. I see. What is this? Oh, fuck. Okay. Sowas existiert also. Es taucht einfach auf. I'm hell of confused. But okay. Okay, sure. I can live with that. How do I get up there? Through here, maybe? Maybe. Let's see. Should be possible. Bit hard, but possible. Definitely. Oh boy, what happened?
You're three-toe Hodiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
Ooh. Ooh, that's rough.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Well, little do you know, I already killed so many of those things. Now well. Let's not belittle him. Let's not sweat the details. Wird verspielt.
Bad day for one of us.
What? Oh, hier ist sogar... Oh, I see. Could climb. Didn't know. Okay, Notizbuch. What was it about these... Okay, hier fehlt immer noch eins. Die. Scheinbrecher. Was haben wir? Körperschwäche, Eis. Können den vereisen, finde ich gut. Abriss. Alles. Abriss und generell Eis. ran. Gut. I see. What? Two. Three. Easy. Außer, dass mir mittendrin die Munition ausgegangen ist. Das war nicht so easy. Like. Uff. Ich sollte nach einem Kampf auf jeden Fall sicherstellen, dass ich immer genug Munition dabei habe. Well then. We killed that thing. Now it should be safe.
When the weather's this good.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Yep.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear, here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
fucking minute.
Some
This
traps
will be
would
useful
nice.
later.
Platziere Fallen im What?
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
Sure, sure, sure.
Are you sure you don't have any traps, little huntress? Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Sure.
Missed! Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready. Say goodnight, little...
All right, new plan.
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
Das war doch easy. Die Bomben sind OP. Dass man praktisch einen Granatwerfer hat. Das ist einfach nur broken. But okay. I dig it. Let's talk.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh boy. Okay. Inventory. Also, anti-corruption outfit. What the fuck? Sag mir doch einer, das sind auch noch Idioten. What the fuck? Alter. Man kann sich nicht mal auf den Kampf konzentrieren. Wenn da so zwei Vollhongs. Das war vielleicht ein bisschen Overkill.
Gotcha!
Ja, ist okay.
Don't have any.
Natürlich ist das auch nicht aus. Shit, Alter. Alter. So viele Ressourcen nicht geballert. What? No. Smoken. Alter.
Not bad.
Ich hab so viel hierfür gewastet, könnte man sagen. Aber okay. I made it. I made it. Nice. Okay. Die Soldaten sind leider not alive anymore. Ich brauche dringend Draht. Ich werde welchen kaufen demnächst. Aber Junge! War das ein Fight? Und ihr habt nicht mal geholfen. Ihr habt euch feige versteckt. Schämt euch. Schande, 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 Schande. Schande indeed. Goddammit, Alter. Z.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Nice!
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Still getting paid, right? Den Überläufern geholfen. Oh yeah, right, we're here again. This sucks, kind of. Really. First of all, I can repair my machines. Second of all, Gänse. Ich nehme lieber die. Ich kann wieder auf Ganzjagd gehen. Ich brauche dieses elende Federviech.
I hope the Sun King has rewarded you for saving him.
Yeah, I hope so too. Das, ja. Somehow. Was ist das denn? Gans! Oh, that little bitch. It'll take a while again until I can find another one. Komm, du gibst mir die Haut. You will give me... Yes! Du dreckiges Stück! I made it! Made it! Und eine Sache fehlt noch, aber was das sein wird, who knows. Sollen wir vielleicht mal kurz zu Meridian zurück und zu gucken, wie sich unsere Taten auswirken? Na. Na, machen wir vielleicht am Ende. Mal schauen. Okay, wir haben die Gans gekillt. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Jetzt schwimmen wir hinüber. Kommen wir sogar relativ gut an Land. Eben hier wird das ein bisschen schwieriger, aber
Looks like those Glinthawks are searching for scrap.
Das sollen die auch gern machen, aber umgekehrt. Viecher, Alter. Hol dann. Fehlt natürlich noch herabzusteigen. Okay, wann werden wohl die SS? Das ist schon. Ja, 4. Und wenn, dann reißen die halt ab, relativ früh. Oh. This will make things easier. For me, for you, for everyone. Let's go. Mal gucken, wie es um die Stadt beschert ist, jetzt da der König fort ist. Ich bin gespannt. Kann ich nicht anders sagen. Oh boy, that poppin'. Ist halt eigentlich nur die PS4-Version Backwards Compatibility. Backwards Compatible. But still looks fine. Sorry.
We should appreciate these brief moments of sunshine.
Als ob nichts passiert wäre. What the heck?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
41, 109. Oh yeah, right. Kabel.
charge her without... One day, our Sun King is here. The next, he's gone. It's like some horrible dream.
When the weather's this good, I like to think it's...
First we lose Uthi, and now we've lost Itamen? Is there no one left to put our faith in? We can't even keep our Sun King safe. How do we expect to win a war? Remember your place, stranger.
Yeah, blah, blah, bullshit. Nobody cares.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Die Balustrade. Looks like it. Well then.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Here it is.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Well, this one is still open. This one is still open, but it's okay. I'm pretty much done with everything else. Und diese eine Bergquest, what was its name?
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. notice it by now.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Dunkle Geheimnisse der Erde. Erkunde die Project Zero Dawn Anlage. Yes, I will. But I will take my time. Well, yeah. There's no going back. Not from here.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Noch ein Vorfall. Von Launch Personal an Verwaltung. Betreff noch ein Vorfall. Der unglückliche Zwischenfall mit Dr. Popovic heute Morgen ist ein weiteres Beispiel dafür, dass das Empfangspersonal Unterstützung braucht. Wir wissen, dass Zero Dawn ein außerordentlich kompliziertes Projekt ist, aber als diejenigen, die an vorderster Front stehen, möchten auch wir endlich gehört werden. Wie bereits erwähnt, brauchen wir menschliche Dolmetscher, beispielsweise für Polnisch, Sicherheitspersonal, das beispielsweise wütende Embryologen in Schach halten kann, und dermale Beruhigungsmittel, beispielsweise für Menschen, die auf Polnisch herumschreien und Stühle und Vasen nach dem Empfangspersonal werfen. Ja, die meisten der Kandidaten sind relativ ruhig und benehmen sich gut, aber wir brauchen Hilfe bei denjenigen, die die Ausnahmen dieser Regel darstellen. Bitte antworten Sie auf diese Nachricht. Typisch Polen. Wobei ich eher gedacht hatte, dass wir jetzt die Italiener wären, die ordentlich Stress machen. Heißblütige Italiener. Man kennt es, man kennt es. Was haben wir hier? Wir brauchen auch Unterstützung. Empfangspersonal an Verwaltung. Wir brauchen auch Unterstützung. Das Empfangspersonal benötigt beim Umgang mit den CED-Kandidaten bei ihrer Ankunft in der Anlage zusätzliche Unterstützung. Viele sind verängstigt oder verwirrt, manche sind sehr aufgewühlt. Diese Personen sind nicht daran gewöhnt, dass man ihnen Informationen vorenthält. Wir benötigen zumindest menschliche Dolmetscher. Die Sprachbots reichen nicht aus. Und leichte Beruhigungsmittel für die extremen Fälle. Jede Art der Unterstützung ist willkommen. Vielleicht wäre es ein Anfang, wenn ich eine Antwort auf meine Mails erhalten könnte. SK wins. Of course they do.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Nonetheless intriguing. Interesting. To say the least.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Schalldämmung? Launchpersonal, Verwaltung. Schalldämmung? Wäre es möglich, die Schalldämmung zwischen VR1 und dem Lounge-Bereich zu verbessern? Die meisten Kandidaten bleiben während der Präsentation ruhig, aber diejenigen, die schreien oder schluchzen, werden von den Kandidatinnen, die auf ihren Aufruf warten, deutlich gehört. Ist nur eine Idee. Oh boy, ich habe so eine Ahnung, was es damit auf sich hat und was kommen wird. Gleich erfahren wir, was Horizon Zero Dawn, also Zero Dawn, das Projekt, ist. Oh, ich bin gespannt, Alter. Ich bin mega gespannt. Nachschub. Sonst von Launchpersonal und Verwaltung. Zum 5. Mal. Bitte sorgen Sie für Kräutertee-Nachschub in der Lounge. Wenn ich nochmal erleben muss, wie so ein Eierkopf die Krise kriegt, weil die Sorte Bio-Gurke, Minze oder Brombeersalbei alle ist, drehe ich noch durch. Bitte antworten Sie und diesmal ohne Sturm im Teeglas und abwarten und Tee trinken, Witze, okay? Danke. Thanks. Mann, Eier, Alter, Gurke, what the fuck? Who gives a shit? The world's ending. Stupid idiots. Was für Snobs haben die auserwählt für ihr Arche Noah-Programm? Was? Can't believe it.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Oh, I see.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Oh. Oh mein Gott. Okay, das ist schon mal eine Nachricht. Uff, Alter. Uff. That's hard. That's messed up.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Das ist eine Combat Arena. War ich hier drin? Oh, das ist sehr gut. Oh ja. Ich war da drin. What? Time for a little bit of fighting. Ooh, what do we have here? A convenient way around, it seems.
Spotted.
Too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Well, let's see. We have. Oh my god! So many! Okay, let's start with. Okay, let's start with left. Lass uns links anfangen, ja. Good, let's go.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Für die Nachbesprechung nach Präsentation 1. Den Kandidaten muss die Möglichkeit gegeben werden, Fragen zu stellen und die Informationen, die sie erhalten haben, vollständig zu verarbeiten. Es ist wichtig, sich der Tatsache bewusst zu sein, dass die Kandidaten soeben Auslösern für schwere mentale und emotionale Traumata ausgesetzt wurden. Gehen Sie nicht davon aus, dass Schweigen oder äußerliche Ruhe Zeichen von Einverständnis sind. Es muss unbedingt betont werden, dass alle anderen Optionen zur Bekämpfung der Pharaoh-Plage und zur Sicherung des Fortbestands des menschlichen Lebens in Erwägung gezogen und als nicht durchführbar erkannt wurden. Teilen Sie diese Tatsache ruhig, aber klar und deutlich mit. Machen Sie sich mit den Daten über die katastrophalen Umweltauswirkungen vertraut, die Nukleareinsätze gegen den Schwarm nach sich ziehen. Anhang B1. Sowie über die Undurchführbarkeit, Leben in Orbit, Mond- oder Unterwasseranlagen zu erhalten. Anhänge C1, C2, C3. sodass die diesbezügliche Einwände der Kandidaten umfassend entkräften können. Bittet ein Kandidat um Zeit, um zusätzliche Informationen in Ruhe allein zu prüfen. Ist dieser Bitte unverzüglich Folge zu leisten. Informieren Sie in diesem Fall das Sicherheitspersonal, damit der Kandidat hinsichtlich eventueller Selbstmordversuche überwacht werden kann. Die Kandidaten sollten nur dann mit Präsentation 2 fortfahren dürfen, wenn sie der Annahme sind, dass ihr mentaler Zustand hinreichend stabil ist. Bitte beachten Sie, dass Echtzeit-Support für Ihren Fokus zur Verfügung steht. Sicherheitsteams und medizinische Krisenteams sind
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Von wem? Okay. Let's continue. Next room. Oh. Oh, das ist dieser Zugangspunkt, wo es weitergegangen ging. Stealth-mäßig. Alright.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Idiot! Been doing this longer than you've been alive, you idiot. Oh, there are so many more. I will go through them. All of them. What the heck is this? Oh, wait. Egal.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them? Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Oh, da war jemand ordentlich angepisst. Aber ordentlich angepisst. Oh, do we have here? Will you look at that? First of all, the loot. And now this.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die? We're going to be able to answer some of these questions. I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here because of your skill set. No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
While preserving that shit for the future. Or so I believe. I think. I hope. Na, kommt man nicht rein in den Raum. Auf einmal ein Rundum-Scan. What we say?
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Only more questions. Treffen Sie Ihre Wahl. Sie verfügen jetzt über Informationen zum wahren Ziel und Zweck von Project Zero Dawn, die weitaus mehr als streng geheim sind. Dementsprechend können wir Ihnen leider nicht erlauben, diese Anlage zu verlassen. Sie haben jetzt 3 Auswahlmöglichkeiten. Bitte überdenken Sie jede davon sorgfältig. Es stehen fachkundige Berater bereit, um Ihnen bei Ihrer Entscheidung zu helfen. Erstens Teilnahme. Sie werden auf der Grundlage Ihres Fachgebiets einem Projektteam zugewiesen. Ihnen sollte bewusst sein, dass ein harter Weg vor uns liegt und der Ausgang des Projekts unsicher ist. Es wird von Ihnen erwartet, mindestens 80 Stunden pro Woche zu arbeiten. Die Kommunikation mit Familienmitgliedern wird stark eingeschränkt und in Echtzeit überwacht. Bei erfolgreicher Fertigstellung des Projekts werden Sie und Ihre nächsten Angehörigen oder 2 Personen Ihrer Wahl in den versiegelten Elysium-Lebensraum überführt, um den Rest ihres natürlichen Lebens dort zu verbringen. Unbegrenzter Gewahrsam. Sollten Sie die Teilnahme an Project Zero Dawn ablehnen, werden Sie für unbegrenzte Zeit in Gewahrsam gehalten. Sie haben 48 Stunden Zeit, Ihre Entscheidung zu überdenken. Danach gilt Ihre Ablehnung der Teilnahme als unwiderruflich. Es werden sämtliche Anstrengungen unternommen werden, Ihren Gewahrsam so angenehm wie möglich zu machen, doch Ihnen ist jeder Kontakt zur Außenwelt verboten und Ihr Tod innerhalb von 18 Monaten aufgrund der Pharaoh-Plage ist unvermeidlich. Wenn die Zero Dawn-Anlage verlassen wird, werden diejenigen Häftlinge, die sich nicht für die Sterbehilfe entscheiden, freigelassen. Drittens, Sterbehilfe. Die Informationen, die Sie gerade erhalten haben, stellen verständlicherweise den Sinn des Weiterlebens in Frage. Wenn Sie es vorziehen, Ihr Leben an diesem Punkt zu beenden, bieten wir Ihnen einen schmerzlosen Tod an. Es ist eine Wartefrist von 48 Stunden erforderlich, während der Sie sich stattdessen zur Teilnahme oder zum Gewahrsam entschließen können. Bitte benachrichtigen Sie einen Berater, dem Sie wenn Sie Ihre Entscheidung treffen möchten oder weitere Fragen haben. Das ist ja nicht mal ein Ultimatum. Für die Nachbesprechung nach Präsentation 2. Es ist überaus wichtig, dass sich die Kandidaten freiwillig und wissentlich zur Teilnahme an Project Zero Dawn entschließen, ohne zusätzlichen Druck und ohne eine Wertung seitens des Beraters. Bekräftigen Sie, dass die Kandidaten aufgrund ihrer Fähigkeiten und Leistungen ausgewählt wurden. Betonen Sie, dass Ihre engagierte Teilnahme an Zero Dawn die Erfolgsaussichten des Projekts erhöhen wird. Stellen Sie die Teilnahme an Zero Dawn als eine Möglichkeit dar, aktiv auf eine überwältigende Bedrohung zu reagieren. Die Kandidaten können die Fairness ihrer Auswahl hinterfragen. Erkennen Sie diese Einwände also als normale, sogar bewundernswerte Reaktionen an. Bekräftigen Sie den Wert der Kompetenz der Kandidaten für die Zukunft, nicht nur für die Menschheit, sondern für das gesamte Leben auf der Erde. Weiterhin können Kandidaten sich aus moralischen Gründen dagegen sperren. Weiterhin können dagegen sperren, dass sie und ihre Angehörigen auch nach weiterhin können Kandidaten sich aus moralischen Gründen dagegen sperren, dass sie und ihre Angehörigen auch nach Zero Day weiterleben dürften. Erkennen Sie Ihre Bedenken an. Räumen Sie ein, dass die Elysium-Belohnung zwar nicht gerecht, aber verdient sein wird. Wenn möglich, nutzen Sie die ethischen Bedenken, um eine größere Hingabe für das Projekt zu erreichen. Wenn Kandidaten die Plausibilität von Project Zero Dawn hinterfragen, erlauben Sie ihnen, Dr. Sobeks Präsentation so viele Male anzusehen, wie sie wünschen und ermöglichen Sie den Zugriff auf die Hintergrundartikel G01 bis P20. Lassen Sie eine Unterbrechung des Gesprächs zu, damit Sie die Dokumentation verinnerlichen können. Eine bedeutende Minderheit der Kandidaten wird sich für die Sterbehilfe entscheiden. Es ist wichtig, diese Entscheidung freundlich und ohne Wertung aufzunehmen. Setzen Sie sie über die Wartefrist von 48 Stunden in Kenntnis, in denen Berater zur Verfügung stehen, um über ihre Entscheidung zu reden. Betonen Sie, dass die Sterbehilfe nicht ohne eine abermalige Zustimmung stattfinden wird, wenn der Eingriff anberaumt ist. Niemand wird gegen seinen oder ihren Willen getötet. Kandidaten, die sich für unbegrenztes Gewahrsame entscheiden, müssen darüber informiert werden, dass sie ihre Entscheidung innerhalb von 48 Stunden zurücknehmen können. Danach nicht mehr. Genau.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Good for you, man. Good for you. That there is. Oh, viel Gerede, viel Gelese.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
What? Idiot.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
Says who? Oh boy. Uff. Das hittet hart. Die Leute, die sich das erst ausgedacht haben. Respekt, Respekt. Respekt.
Intruder! Get her!
Who, me?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Don't worry, I won't.
Should give me the upper hand.
Woo. That was easy, maybe? I don't know. Well then.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake. I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
What? You do you.
These will keep.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Gut so. Gut. Good. Well, still. Something must have gone horribly wrong. Otherwise, this shit wouldn't look like this. Flooded floor, Stalakiten und den ganzen Shit überall. Oh boy.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
18 Monate. Für 30 Jahre chillen und Pornos gucken. Sign me up. Wow, nice, Alter.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Ah, nice, Alter. Okay, you, I don't need you. Go away. You look at this. So kann man es auch sehen und ganz ehrlich, why not? Und wenn du deinen Partner schon hast, umso besser. Can't go here. Is there something here? Nope. It's also shut.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
I have an idea. Links hoch, links runter. Links hoch. Links hoch, links. Runter. Rechts.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Ja. This still works.
Found one. Looks intact.
Let's hope it is. Nice.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Der erste unten. Rechts. Ich war links. Oben. Rechts. Unten.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Let's see.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia.
Oh, yeah.
It's up there. Second floor.
Leon?
Can you reach it?
Cutscene, Sekunde.
So much for avoiding contact.
Ja. I'm there.
Was spielt sie gerade?
Horizon.
Achso. Ich glaube, ich mach ein paar Runs.
Hast du gerade Bock auf League gekriegt?
Bisschen, ja.
Ich komme gleich dazu. 20 Minuten.
Dann habe ich keinen Bock mehr.
Oh Mann. Apropos, gleich gehe ich aber auch Essen holen und den ganzen Kram.
Ja.
Aber Alter, die Story von Horizon. Holy shit.
Ich weiß, ich kenne das Spiel. Ich habe mir Let's Play dazu angeguckt. Ja gut, dann spiele ich ein bisschen Dingens. FF. Oh, ich liebe diesen Song von diesem fucking Wallpaper, ey.
Right back.
Ich habe einen Kollegen, der spielt Lost Ark. Das soll wohl richtig geil sein.
Diablo.
Ja, ja.
Lohn, könnte man sagen.
Oh, worauf ich mal Bock hätte, wäre sowas wie Schief. Hast du dich schon mal angeguckt?
Oh,
Sekunde.
Gucken, wie teuer das ist.
clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Uff. So, jetzt ist ruhig. Jetzt kann ich wieder reden. What was? Ja, danke. Das auch. Aber welches Game meinst du?
Shifu.
Ach, Shifu.
Also, Shifu, genau, ja. Shifu,
Ja,
Shifu.
Shifu. Oh, ja.
Ich weiß nicht, ob man das Shifu oder Shifu ausspricht. Ich glaube Shifu.
Shifu.
Oh, LEC.
Und nicht Shifu, sondern Shifu. Ja, irgendwie so, aber Junge, ist Horizon krass, like.
Oh, ja, ich weiß. So, jetzt. Oh, Mad Lions gegen Misfits.
Ich habe gerade herausgefunden, was Zero Dawn das Projekt ist. Bin gerade in der Anlage. Ach du Scheiße.
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stay alert. Structural failure prevents access.
Die Welt neu erschaffen, nachdem sie kaputt gegangen ist. Uff.
Forbidden West soll wohl wieder neue Standards setzen.
Voll in Grafik garantiert. Jedenfalls im Performance-Modus. Ich meine, Grafikmodus hat ja 2, Performance und Grafik.
Ach, Google Chrome halt die Fresse.
Aber Zero Dawn ist auch. Uff.
Alter, ich bin so voll gefressen.
Ich fress gleich noch.
Fuck. Zwiebelschnitzel.
Uff.
Geil. Wird heute Nacht so richtig fliegen.
Ja, deine Katze stirbt.
Das ist mir egal, hat sie verdient.
Was haben wir denn hier? Noch ein Log. Text.
Futz mich als voll, also Futz, ich sie diesmal voll.
Okay, fair.
Wie du mir, so ich dir. Auge um Auge, Zahn um Zahn.
Von Margot Shen an Elisabeth Sobeck. Simulationsgebissen. Simulationsergebnisse. Wow, du hast nicht übertrieben. Was Gaias Vorliebe für Tiermorphologie angeht, klar, das ist nicht völlig überraschend. Ihre Bots müssen schließlich mit einer rauen Natur klarkommen. Aber ich glaube ebenfalls, dass der eigentliche Grund dafür tiefer liegt. Ihre Entwürfe sind nicht einfach nur funktional. Sie wirken fast wie, wie Würdigungen. Als ob sie ihren Verlust bereits betrauert. Und nicht nur wie eine Würdigung der sterbenden Fauna unserer Zeit, sondern auch fossiler Kreaturen. In einigen ihrer Entwürfe finden sich Hinweise auf Megafauna. Wirklich cool. Naja, was immer sich Gaia ausdenkt, Hephaistos wird sie es bauen lassen. Ich wünschte nur, ich wäre in 1 oder 2 Jahrhunderten noch hier, um zu sehen, was sie erschafft. Margot. Aber diese eine, wo der halt sagt, dass es alles Wahnsinn ist und dann, ich nehme an, sie wollen nicht teilnehmen und er, what? 18 months of work? For then chilling the next 30 years watching porn? Sign me up!
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
Oh, nice. Ich habe aus dieser Prime Gaming Box
that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
So, jetzt ist die Cutscene vorbei. Was wolltest du sagen?
Keine Ahnung, jetzt hab ich's vergessen.
Irgendwas mit Prime. Amazon.
Ach so, ich hab da gerade 700 RP rausgekriegt und ich konnte mir einen billigen Morgana-Skin kaufen.
Nice.
Den ich in diesem, wie nennt man das? Du hast doch immer diese monatlichen
ja, diese...
Da hatte ich so einen
Dinger da.
Magical Empress Morgana.
Not bad.
Oh fuck, falsches Passwort. Was war denn jetzt mein...
Das weiß ich nicht. Von Elisabeth Sobeck an Margot Shen. Margot, wenn ich deine Brillanz auch nur ansatzweise in Frage stellen würde, hätte ich dich nicht als Hephaestus Alpha ausgewählt. Du musst aufhören, dir über dein Alter und deinen Kommunikationsstil Gedanken zu machen. Du bist, wer du bist. Hab Vertrauen in dich selbst. Du weißt, was du tust. Ein typisches Beispiel. Dein letzter Entwurf für den Plan Bots...
Apropos.
Was?
Hast du eigentlich Stormblood gestern fertig gekriegt?
Ja. Ja, ich bin fertig mit Stormblood.
Oh, jetzt wird's episch.
Für den Plan Bootstrap-Silos zur Lagerung von Rohmaterialien zu bauen, ist herausragend. Das ergibt zusammen mit deinem Entwurf für den additiven Fertigungsanlagenkern und dem Plan zur Standortauswahl und ein umfassendes Vorhaben. Es ist an der Zeit, mit dem Bau zu beginnen. Eins noch, sprich mit Iomid Okilo, bevor du die Silo-Inventare fertigstellst. Hephaestus' erste Aufgabe wird sein, die Roboter herzustellen, die für Minerva die Wellenform-Übertragungstürme zur Übermittlung der Deaktivierungscodes bauen. Im Inventarplan sollten also alle exotischen Materialien enthalten sein, die für diese Türme gebraucht werden. Elisabeth. Whatever.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Ich hoffe auch, Nobuo Koematsu wird die weitere Musik von Final Fantasy machen.
Na, hoffentlich. Ist das gleiche wie noch von vorne, oder?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger.
Ah, da muss ich rein. Okay. Oh ja, stimmt. I remember. I opened that door.
Hers. Her finger.
Alter, du glaubst nicht, wie lange ich gebraucht habe, um so eine fucking Ganzhaut zu kriegen. Viecher fliegen die ganze Zeit weg, wenn man sich der ernährt. Und dann ist man gerade auf der Jagd, hat den perfekten Schuss angesetzt, da kommt so ein scheiß Roboter von der Seite, böllert einen weg, die Gans fliegt weg und du denkst dir so, fuck! Oh Gott, ey. Und dann ist die Haut auch noch ein seltenes Material. Fuck off, ne? Oh Mann, ey. Das hat mich, das ist das... Da hast du diese verfluchten Geierroboter, die pissen mich an.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Jawohl. Hoffentlich gibt es die nicht mehr im zweiten Teil. Die sind so nervig, die Kakteen-Viecher. Du triffst sie nicht. Und sie sind einfach nur...
More clips.
Careful now.
Jawohl. Aber es wird noch ein Weilchen dauern, bis ich das Game hier fertig habe und mit Forbidden West anfange. Wird noch ein Weilchen dauern.
Du musst ja noch das DLC machen, oder?
Eben. Aber das ist so das Einzige an Nebenquests, was noch übrig ist. Also, meine Hauptquest jetzt gerade ist Stufe 21, das das DLC Stufe 30. Das heißt, die letzte Hauptquest wird auch eine Stufe 30er Quest sein, ziemlich sicher.
Ja, ja.
Das heißt, 2/3 der Hauptquest habe ich schon hinter mir. Schätzungsweise. Und weil jetzt keine Nebenaufgaben mehr auf mich warten, werden die relativ schnell vorbeigehen, denke ich.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin. Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor.
All of this lost. the ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Quietly. That's right. You in here.
Okay.
Got one right here!
Shadow, take you!
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Ooh.
No room.
Oh my. Okay, I will go back for now. Oh, und wir haben nächste Folge noch sehr viel zu lesen.
The collective memory of the human species
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, I
wellspring
know.
of knowledge for future generations.
Gut, dann würde ich einfach mal sagen, das war's für diese Episode. Ich hoffe, es hat euch angefallen. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dann, Leute, haut rein. Ihr seid die Besten und nicht vergessen, don't let the machines rise up. Das ist keine gute Idee. Also dann, bye bye.